privileged to have Mr. Vasudeva Murthy with us here today. Sir is an alumni of NMAMIT from the branch of Electrical and Electronics. Mr. Vasudeva Murthy is the present engineering manager at Intel and has had experience in companies such as Wipro as well as Qualcomm. I am Jane Lobo, and on behalf of our department, feel privileged to interview our esteemed guest. We are honored to have you here, sir.
Thank you.
Firstly, I'd like to ask you, sir, how does it feel being back to your campus after so many years?
It's amazing. Nostalgic also. I'm not sure how many people go on when I left this place.
What would be your experience when you were a student at NMAMIT?
It was a nice experience. And according to this, I'm not sure whether I should say or not. I wasn't there 2 years. Or more of a kind. But yeah, everybody has to work hard at some point of life. I would advise people looking at this to work hard fast in life. It will take you longer. If you don't work hard early, anyhow you have to work hard. If you work hard late, then it will be too late.
Any changes that you find around campus compared to the time when you pursued your engineering year?
I didn't get time to look around the campus, outside of the campus. So maybe I have to pass that question.
Okay. How was your journey from the first company to Intel, and what made you shift to VLSI Industries?
Okay, as I had already told in the talk, VLSI is a low-hanging fruit. Something in which electrical engineers can succeed easily. And I always like to work with digital circuits. I used to be happy, seeing something on more than motors. I used to like working on with amplifiers and clocks. So more towards electronics rather than electrical. So probably that was where I intended to be.
So what do you think about the future for VLSI Industries?
Future is immense.
Okay, and what is it about VLSI Industries that distinguishes it from other industries?
Okay, if I were to take software as an example, since I am an electrical engineer and I am more technical oriented, VLSI industry offers a mixture of both software and hardware. When somebody who is technically oriented, there's enough challenge for that person. And it's not too technical also, where you won't really, it's not a blue collar kind of job. It has a mix of both. It stimulates your brain, and you can also take an easy way out if you have soft skills. In the sense, you can automate. AI is doing a lot of stuff in VLSI. So if AI interests you, then VLSI also is a field where AI can be used immensely. So it has a mix of both. Since we are engineers, and if you can call it hardcore engineers, so VLSI provides both hardcore as well as software. It has both. So that way, if you feel hardcore too taxing, then you can always switch over to software within VLSI industry. So that way, you have the best of both worlds.
In learning and growth perspective, how would VLSI Industries help new engineers? And what are the opportunities for us?
The opportunities are manifold. I can at least point out 12 different branches of VLSI where you can start and you can continue. And so it could be architecture. For starters, you may not be an architect and you may not do well also because you have to have a thorough understanding of the design and systems to become an architect.
How should a young engineering aspirant prepare to get into a VLSI-based company?
Yeah, so there it is easier for electrical and electronic guys because you already have the VLSI related courses in your subject. So you have regular, you have VSTF, you have FPGAs, you have analog electronic circuits. So these 5 are enough for you to have a base, and the industry doesn't really expect you to deliver from day one because no matter where you study, the industry is dependent on a lot of sophisticated tools which are not available to colleges. So industry knows that a student cannot really be productive from day one. So what we look at is the attitude of the person and whether the person has basics. So if you have VLSI basics, if you can understand what an analytics and clock is, that is enough for us. We will teach you the rest.
So, what would be your advice to students willing to join Intel, and what would be the right approach?
Yeah, I'm repeating myself. You have to be strong in the basic core VLSI courses, which I have told you. Right? So, if it is offered to you, take it up. If it's not offered to you, force your lecturers to give it to you as an offering. There are 5 to 6 courses. Even otherwise, outside, there are many training institutes which provide VLSI courses. But then, those training institutes are not your colleges. College is like a home where your teachers are like your parents, so they have more interest in your success. Outside institutes, for them, you are just business. And so it makes it better if the same subjects which are being taught by professionals there, same thing, the faculty can take it up, and it goes 2 ways. You show interest, your faculty shows interest. You don't show interest, your faculty also will show interest. So it's left to you. And you can always, I would rather say that an institute grows because of the students and the hunger of its students. So if you take it up, then.
Okay. Lastly, how did NMAMIT help you reach the high position that you are at?
Okay, so let me give you an honest answer. When we were doing electricals, VLSI was not a part of the electrical course. Okay? So, but yes, we had digital electronics, and we had something called microprocessor design, where we had a bit of coding. So I used to do those 80-85 coding there. And when I was doing engineering, by the end of my engineering, I realized that core electrical engineering, which is machines and all this stuff, is not for me. But the exposure that I got for digital design and microprocessor coding, that gave me a tilt towards VLSI front-end design. And I can say that is how I did it. But yeah, I would rather be honest and say that there is no direct connection between my course and the VLSI field. Because that was how the syllabus was those days.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time, and it's a pleasure to have you back.
Same. Thank you.